You get lost in your imperfections. You get lost in the things you want. But if you slow down for just 1 second, you might feel way better than you thought. And if you took a second to breathe, took a minute to cry, well, maybe you would see that all this time I've been right here. Baby, I know it. Life can get hard, keep going. I just wanna be the one you need right now. Baby, would you turn and look at me right now? Me right now. What's going on? You can tell me everything that's going wrong. Only say the word will disappear somehow. All we gotta do is be right here, right now. Right now. Maybe we could go and find a view if we need some entertainment. But we don't have to hurry, cause our conversation's always entertaining. And if you just want me to listen, I can do that too. Because all that I can do for you, I'll do. Oh yeah, yeah. Baby, I know it. Life can get hard, keep going. I just wanna be the one you need right now. Baby, would you turn and look at me right now? Me right now. What's going on? You can tell me everything that's going wrong. Only say the word will disappear somehow. All we gotta do is be right here, right now. Right now. Baby, I know it. Life can get hard, keep going. I just wanna be the one you need right now. Baby, would you turn and look at me right now? Me right now. What's going on? You can tell me everything that's going wrong. Only say the word will disappear somehow. All we gotta do is be right here, right now. Right now.
Hey! How you guys doing?
Hello. We made it.
We did make it.
We made it.
Almost didn't.
And that's why.
Yeah. This thing just doesn't go away. I think I got the white lung. I think that's what's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah. Danita wasn't expecting us,
Hey.
but we're here.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're here too.
Me too. Hello.
Hello. Welcome to our sTEaD Talk.
Hello,
And James, welcome to our sTEaD Talk. And Furs to Feathers
Furs to
Mini
Feathers.
Farm. It's been a while. Have to watch you guys and work at the same time running more lights.
Oh,
Sweet.
nice.
Well, welcome to our sTEaD Talk. We hope we can make the time working pass a little faster with some good conversation and a look to the future, because this is the last of these live streams for the year of 2023, I believe.
I think you're right.
I believe it is. And if it's not, if there's another Wednesday before the end of 2023,
Let us know.
let us know. But we're probably not going to be here for that because it would have to be New Year's.
It might. Yeah.
And I'd be like, nope.
Yeah.
We're watching parades. We're sitting around doing nothing. That's what we're doing on that day.
You got no argument from me.
You gotta start the year off right.
Gotta start it right. I love it. This is a sweater that my kids got. Here we go. Fresh out of Falalas.
Yeah.
Yeah, my kids got it.
Plus she's got ornaments to flick.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Although
fantastic.
if I get too warm, I'll have to just take it off.
Yeah.
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 My other shirt's pretty comfy too.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is. Yep.
You guys have a good Christmas?
Yeah, what'd you guys do? Do you have big to-dos, children running sugar plums?
Visit family,
What'd you have?
Do your own thing, just chill. Yeah, we had a fun Christmas Eve party, just us.
This is our new tradition that we're starting this year.
Yeah, it was our first annual family Christmas Eve.
First off, before we get into that, what the heck is all over my sweatshirt? It looks like glitter on the camera. It's like bright, but then I look at my sweatshirt and it's not that. I mean, there's like some wood debris. There's some man glitter, I guess. That must be what it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that must be.
Yep.
That must be.
See, James got her back.
Yeah.
Last Wednesday of the year.
There we go. Now we know.
Now we know.
Yep.
So, our new tradition.
Yeah, we played a bunch of games that I found on the Clock app, and we actually only got through 5 of them. But we also made like treats. We did popcorn and melted a bunch of different like white and dark and milk chocolate, and the kids just drizzled it and sprinkles. What's crazy is 1 bag of popcorn for each of them, mixed like in M&Ms and pretzels and marshmallows mixed all together. They ate the same thing all day.
Yeah.
I had like other treats and stuff we were gonna make. We still have a bunch of ingredients, so that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Find
But
something
we had
to
a
do.
ball.
Find something to do with it.
So fun. I think the best was the whipped cream toast.
Yeah. Tell them how that worked.
So, you put some whipped cream on the back of your hand, and then you pop it up like so, and it flies up, and then you try to catch it in your mouth.
And how did your first attempt go?
Well, the first attempt, because I'm like, and then you hit your hand, you catch it in your mouth, and they're like, is that even possible? And I'm like, it's like this. I throw it up, and it's all perfect catch.
Like a boss. Like she'd been playing this game since college. Like it was a drinking game in college, and she had like an award for it or something. I had questions. I'm not gonna lie.
I was quite proud. I kind of like dipped down like the la 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 la.
Yeah.
Kicking the feet.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dipped down and caught it. And then I did one more, like at the very end. I smacked that thing up and it hit the ceiling. And then I didn't want to catch it in my mouth. I'm all, oh, and then it fell straight in my shirt.
Yep.
It was a messy game and it was wonderful. And that's what we kicked the night off with.
Yeah.
It was great.
It was a lot of fun.
It was.
And then for Christmas came along, Christmas morning, did all our wrapping the night before because we always seem to do that. Yeah.
Even was like, not this year.
Carrie made the most amazing turkey. What are they? Turkey sour cream enchiladas for both Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. But check this out. We innovated this year. We took it a step further, and I'm not gonna lie. The kids didn't like it. But whatever, they don't really get a vote because they're super into like mac and cheese and chicken fingers. You know what I mean? And plain noodles. So I'm getting to the 2024. I'm not caring about what I'm gonna help them with their palates, with their terrible palates.
I like that you started with I'm not caring.
I'm not caring at
and
all.
Their palates are gonna get a taste.
Yeah,
of what
I'm gonna talk to their manager. I'm gonna write a letter, whatever I have to do.
Whatever you gotta do.
And that innovation was we cooked the enchiladas in the smoker that I've had forever but have never used. And we did it with oak smoke. and I mean like billowing smoke, like hardcore smoke, and it put the most amazing crust on the thing. It gave it like a bunch of like a smoky dynamic.
Yes,
it was
definitely.
so good. And I know my peeps that watch here, we can talk about food, so it was super good. It was so good.
Super good.
James Meyer
Yeah,
says,
it's like
"Grumpy
my
cat,
grumpy cat.
got your
Yep.
grumpy cat, ugly sweater on." That's what Brooklyn was out for. She's walking around the store. I need to find Mom an ugly Christmas sweater, and that's what she came up with.
Nailed it.
Yeah,
Nailed it.
super good.
Yeah, I think I might take it off because I'm getting warm.
Yeah. All right. Almost Homesteading was sick, so we just hung out at home. Also sounds very nice. Yeah, we've been like real up and down on the whole feeling good
Yeah.
thing. I heard about this these this thing that's supposed to be the next thing that'll shut down the whole planet, which is like called white lung or white something or other. White.
I meant to look into it. And
Yeah.
I didn't.
White pneumonia. I don't know, whatever it is, which is. But it's the British are now calling it the 30-day cough, and it's just been like, I can't shake this cough. I have no energy, and that's like I almost didn't want to come on here, but then I thought, you know what? You guys always breathe life into me, and so I'm gonna push through. We're gonna do this.
We're gonna do this. Yeah, I woke up this morning. I think just from like coughing in my sleep, which it's been way less than it was, but like. I woke up and I just felt like every rib on my right side was out, and if I didn't breathe too deeply,
Or at
just
all.
kept real shallow breaths, that like it hurt really bad. Just to we went for a little walk just to like loosen up and kind of get some fresh air and lay down, and it feels a lot better than when I woke up.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous though.
The thing
Yeah.
that lets me know that I'm not doing super well physically is that I have the last 2 days slept in until almost 9 o'clock, and that never happens. That like never ever even when I'm just like sick and I have a cold, I'll sleep in until like 6.
I think it's like usually awake anywhere between like 4 a.m. and
4 and 5
a.m.
is usually it,
Yeah.
and
Between 4 a.m. and 4 a.m.
between 4 a.m. and 4 a.m. Sean from Ozark Family Homestead, how you
What's
doing? I
up?
hope you
Hey,
had
Sean.
a great Christmas. I meant to actually text you on Christmas and just wish you guys a Merry Christmas.
Well, Merry
and
Christmas to all of you.
we were just going nuts over here with all the kids and everything. Like they were going. They had quite the haul of candy.
They did. Yeah.
We should have done the Sugar Rush races.
Ah,
Sugar Rush
well,
races.
we'll have to do that next
We'll
year.
have to do it next time.
Yeah.
Yeah. But hey, thanks for popping by. Oh, well, that's fantastic. Mm-hmm. Danita stayed at home with the cat. Nice. Sometimes the best conversation that there is to be had.
When I laid down earlier, I had one kitty right here, my daughter here with another kitty, and then our dog Merle just over. I'm like,
Smothered by.
It's lovely. So I hope it was lovely for you, Danita.
Yeah. Smothered by stuffed animals.
Real life stuff.
Yep. Isn't there a manager sitting beside you? Yeah. We had to. I had to sneak him away.
That's funny.
I had her scheduled in time though. It wasn't like willy-nilly, right?
Did you bring the green form? It needs to be
Signed in triplicate.
Yeah.
So so there's something I want to share with you guys too, which I don't think I've gotten to talk to you guys about, but I think it's important. So we've been getting a lot of emails and calls and texts and every other form of telegrams, smoke signals from all kinds of different brands.
Homing pigeons.
Yeah, homing pigeons from all kinds of different brands wanting us to promote their products, and I had to like lay down the law and be like, listen, we're not gonna go and promote any products that we don't believe in, that we don't use, that we haven't used, that you know, we haven't tried out or anything else like that, was the first rule. And then that narrowed down the list significantly. And one thing that I find really hilarious about the Clock app shop, when they want you to promote stuff on there, they'll be like, "Hey, honey, you're you know, we found that your brand is perfect for our brand, and we want you to promote. We have the highest commissions and blah 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 blah." And then you look at their products, and it's like, you know, off-brand Wish.com, you know, version of Spanx, or like 80-piece nail sets, and I'm like, I don't think my audience is gonna like those products, you know. But two things have happened.
I mean, especially if you're the one sporting them, you know.
Yeah, well, maybe, you know, I could probably use some Spanx. Go from potato shape to, you know, bag of cottage cheese shape or something.
You should tell them this.
I'm gonna tell them yes. Tell them we're gonna promote your products, and
Oh man.
no, but two products have come through that I definitely want to look into promoting. Not there yet, but look into promoting. The first one is which we just got a message from today, is Squatty Potty. If you guys are familiar with Squatty Potty, it's like the greatest thing ever. And I don't care about the product so much as I love their commercials, right? Like they'll have, you know, unicorns, like colorful unicorns, and it's to like help you go, you know, to the number 2, right? And they'll have unicorns like pooping out rainbow sherbet, like, and it's like this whole magical land, and I would just love to do a video with them, you know. Plus, you know, who can't use a little help at a certain point with that particular bodily function, right? I know this is gonna go somewhere, but then the one that I am so excited about, like I'm super excited about for some reason, and I don't know why. It indicates to me, it's like something that I need, right? Is I was, you know, digitally approached by a person who said, "Hey, honey, you know, we watch your videos and we love your vibe, and we think that you're perfect for what we sell." And I look at their products. They send me a link, and I look at their products, and they have one product, and it is a yarn knitted emotional support pickle. It's a little stuffed animal, a little green stuff. It looks like, you know, like Mima's first knitting project, you know, like
from Young Sheldon.
Yeah, like what did all I could make was this bean shaped thing, and I only had the color green yarn. I made an emotional support pickle. I fell in love immediately with it. So, with any luck, in 2024, I will be the brand ambassador. We will be the brand ambassador for the emotional support pickle. Line forms to the left.
So random. Didn't Shakespeare say something about a name?
I'm sure.
Like, what's in a name?
A rose by any other name is still as sweet.
I don't think it's quite that.
An emotional support pickle by any other name is still briny.
Still a stuffed animal.
All right, let's see what the chat has to say. We have been diffusing tea. Tea tree, peppermint, and eucalyptus oils into the air. Supposed to help with cough. Yeah.
Awesome.
I would diffuse battery acid if it would do something to break this up. I was actually looking into Mullen vapes. They're like a vape, but it's Mullen and Mullen. You know what? You guys know what I'm talking about.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I really like that stuff you made with the honey and.
Oh, that was good. Yeah, we made a fire water sort of a thing. Orange juice, honey, garlic, ginger, cayenne pepper, and something else. I don't remember what else I put in.
It was like some lime.
Oh, lemon juice. Yeah.
Yeah, it was very good, and it felt amazing.
Yeah, same there.
Yeah.
And it's hard. It's funny. You guys probably experience this too, where you just get like hundreds of these invites to do this, and I'm actually going to start like weeding through them by just responding to them all. Like, sure, a video is, starts at $500, and you have to send us a sample, or something like that, and that'll like all the ones that just want us to do it for trade, unless I see one that I'm like, oh, that's something I could really use.
Yeah, I think the battery thing has been my favorite thing that
me too, and it works so well.
Yeah, it's awesome. I love that thing.
Yeah, we could cross brand, right? Squatty Potty plus the emotional support pickle. I think it's perfect. Honestly, I think it's perfect. It's a brand match made in heaven.
Would it be the chocolate pickle?
Yeah, that could be it. Could be it. I'm sure we could come up with a concept that would be on brand for Squatty Potty.
You call it the coffee bean.
Yeah, there you go. Emotional support coffee bean. There it is.
I don't know. It doesn't.
You may have just
so well.
Yeah, you may have just ruined coffee for me. Thank you for that.
Cheers.
But like the good coffee is actually eaten by cats and pooped out, right? It's called peasant beans. The good coffee is that's like one of the things. It's like it processes in their stomachs. I'm not joking. This is not hyperbole. It's called peasant beans.
Cats eat.
They're like large
beans.
cats, yeah, like bobcats and mountain lions.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then it's collected to make coffee.
It's the really high quality coffee. It makes it really way less acidic.
All right.
When I first heard about it, I had to do a deep dive, and you know how I am.
Okay.
Learn everything I possibly can about it.
I will take your word for it, because that's now a subject I feel like investigating.
Hey, stick with me, kid. You're gonna get all the information you never thought you wanted.
That's funny, because I was gonna say, in a survival situation, yeah, and you're like, it's the top tier.
It's top tier.
Wow.
It's like it has to be processed,
I mean, I'm sure they wash it.
Comes
It
from
goes
South
in
America.
boiled water,
Yeah.
right? I mean,
Who knows? Who knows what makes it good?
I would probably try that.
I'd try it.
Yeah. I probably wouldn't pay to try for it.
Chances are you've already paid to try it.
I wish I knew.
And that's why she needs an emotional support pickle. Ooh, isn't pineapple juice? Isn't pineapple juice good for a cough? I don't know. I would totally try that.
I bet it is. I love pineapple juice.
Yep.
It's my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See, look, nope. It's one of the most expensive coffee brands. Yep.
That is new.
Yeah.
I got to learn something new today. Maybe you did too.
Sean he didn't even finish. He started writing, and he's like
dot dot dot.
I don't even know what to say. Oh yeah. Well, we had a really cool live stream yesterday on the Clock app where we put a whiteboard up behind us, and we actually sat down and worked out all of like what we want to accomplish for 2024. Here's the problem. When you do a live stream on the Clock app, it's not like it just shows up on your timeline, right? Or in the live tab or anything else like that. You have to go somewhere and download it and all that other stuff. And I failed to write any of the stuff down.
Yeah, when I turned around and it was gone, I'm like,
I was like, I'm on to the next subject. We've already solved
them. And I was going to
them.
ask, did you take a picture? And I'm like, obviously not. My phone is here. Your phone is there. Can't we go back and...
Yeah, no, I know where to
it?
find it.
Okay.
It's just a pain in the butt. Yeah. Yeah.
So we made our plans and then poofed it into
Because
the
plans
universe.
make the best kindling. Why would we do that to ourselves?
Oh, that's why we didn't write it down, right? It was whiteboarded.
It was. It doesn't burn as good.
Easy as a wipe.
Let's see. From Sean, looking forward to 2024. I'm sure it'll be boring and uneventful. Oh my gosh, man, the way things are unfolding. So remember when I did that video? We'll get back to the goals thing for 2024. Remember when I did that video where I was just like, I'm pretty sure we could see what's happening, you know? And that was the one that ended up with 4 million views on the Clock app. And we got 110,000 followers off of that video.
Wow.
Like, just off of that video alone.
Dang.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
1 million watch hours on that video. 1 million watch hours. That's crazy. Yeah. Anyway.
Wow. I didn't know that. That is.
And we can't
And
break
what, it's like
1,250 on YouTube, which is
we have what, 400 hours?
yeah, yeah.
40 hours? I don't even know what it is.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So
Crazy.
but I kind of like laid out this whole timeline of like when things would start getting bad, why it would start getting bad and everything. So far it's been like exactly on point, and I wanted so badly to be wrong about it.
Yeah.
But things are just kind of playing out the way that they did in 2020, and it's unfortunate.
It's like that movie Don't Look Up,
Yeah.
where they do everything but what the guy says you should do to destroy this asteroid,
Yeah.
and then they don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And you're like,
And then they're like, "You get killed by a Narf blop. We have no idea what it means." I think that's a Narf blop.
you're like hoping it doesn't go the way that you predict, but then
But then it does, and it's like full of anxiety the whole way. Anyway, I'm just like from my little perch on a mountain somewhere off in the woods. I'm just watching it all kind of happen, and it is like, ugh.
yummy.
But one thing that's been really cool about having done that is we've now helped, I don't know, it's got to be like at least 50 or 60, like somewhere around there, people who have who have reached out to us and said, hey, you know, we went through your whole system with your ebook and all of that jazz, and we bought land. You know, we actually own land now. We're going to move out there next year, which I think has been really, really cool.
To a boy.
And so that has been something that I'm really, really proud of for 2023. But like, what are some of the things that we want to accomplish that we were talking about wanting to accomplish for 2024? What do you need, kiddo?
So I'm not giving it to the child.
You want to use it?
He's been being very
Oh.
terrible.
Then you
Okay.
go ahead. But that will help that, just so
Yeah.
you know.
So we've got the tiny house
Yeah.
is one thing that we're going to be working on for
Yeah.
Brooklyn.
Yeah, we want to wrap that up and finish up the bathroom.
Finish up the bathroom.
Do some.
Get the siding done for the whole house,
Yep.
which we're going to do
Siding.
in that log cabin style.
Oh,
Which is looking really cool. We had a person from Woodrich brand send us 5 gallons of stain for it, and it's beautiful. It looks
Yeah.
gorgeous.
super cool.
Um,
And then also the garden, we're going to expand that.
5X.
Yep. Yep.
So that's going to be great.
Yeah, that'll be really.
Our big push this coming year is going to be on food independence. You know, and like doing all the things that we've talked about doing to become as food independent as we want to be. Like if we needed to be with this setup that we have kind of worked out, if we needed to be, we could be 100% food independent and survive. We're probably still going to buy stuff that we want to eat, you know. But if that ever becomes a thing that we don't have access to, then we'll send it to the,
Yeah.
you know, we just won't go into town anymore.
Yeah, that'd be pretty awesome.
So that's a big one. We'll get the pig pen put together over the winter so that we can get the pigs in the spring, which, you know, is the best food. It's a superfood. Bacon's a superfood. It's meat candy. It's meat candy superfood. So,
Yummy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then what we'll do, meat birds, like once we're underway and kind of well established in with the pigs.
Yeah, well, I mean, it won't take much more to do meat birds. We just add
I
a
love
section on to the
Existing coop.
existing
'Cause
coop.
can they commingle or no?
They can, but I don't want them to.
Okay.
I want to keep them separated.
Keep them
Bam,
separated.
bam, bam, bam. Yeah.
Great. Yeah, I prefer that.
You know
Because
the
if I'm like,
meat
look,
birds.
they really like those two that just click. They're buddies.
Yeah.
I don't want to be like. I don't want to be like, come to me.
Well, I also want to use the meat birds in like a chicken tractor. I think it would be really good to start fertilizing bigger swaths of. Excuse me.
I would love that.
Of area. So.
Yeah.
So yeah. So those are kind of the big projects. Oh, over the winter too, I'm going to start working. We went and looked at. Yeah, we got to go talk to one of the children real quick. I'm going to start working on the well drilling rig. We went down and just took kind of inventory this morning of all the metal that I have that would be useful for that. And so, so that's what we're going to. Another project that we'll do. I like to do those kind of projects in the winter because you're welding and get hot metal and be outside in the snow. No chance of fire. I don't need a second person there on fire watch. Is good to do those kind of projects like that. So so that's kind of what we're looking towards doing for the for 2024 as far as projects go. Now, one thing that we really want to do better at is getting YouTube caught up to TikTok, right? Which is going to take some work. We're currently at 183,000 followers on TikTok, and I don't know that we'll be able to get it all the way caught up in 1 year, but at least getting it to the point where we're consistently posting and getting all of these all of our actions in that we know work, so that we can grow over here on YouTube as well. Let's see, Danita, you better get busy with this winter if you have all these plans to be done by spring. Yeah, I actually don't think they'll be all that difficult to get done because we've got all of the materials staged in the various places where we're doing stuff. It's really just installing. We talked to the lady that we get all of our horse manure from, and she's got a whole big old pile of 2-year-old composted. So we're just gonna go take the trailer down there, pick up as much of it as we can, and that'll be kind of our biomaterial for this year, plus all our compost and everything from last year. So then we got a bunch of wood chipping to do and all that jazz to get our back to Eden style wood chip mulched garden beds in, which is going to be a lot of fun. We're kind of paused on the tiny house for the time being, just because it's been so cold at night. I'm afraid that if I mortar the rocks together, that the mortar will freeze and then crack and won't make a good bond. And since my children are going to be in this room, I want to make sure that it's nice and strong. So that's kind of been a thing. Let's see, from Sean, can you free range chickens there, or do you have too much of a predator issue? Well, we have a husky who has an insane prey drive. If we free range any chickens, the husky will be the biggest problem. If the husky doesn't get them, we also have hawks, and the hawks will come pick them up. Yeah. So, and we've had that happen before. We've also, had dogs get at them, and coyotes and stuff. So we try to keep them, in a nice space. But I like the chicken tractor idea, and I can put one of those together in a day. Because then we're also, they can keep the plants down. They can fertilize big areas of dirt where we can grow grass for grazing animals and that kind of stuff in the future. Really, we're just doing all of the fundamental steps that should have happened, or that should happen at the beginning of putting in things like grazing animals and everything. We gotta have grass for that, and clover and whatnot. So
yeah, and at the moment, the only place any of that type of stuff grows is on the hills, because there's enough like tree foliage and plant matter to have built up there. But then we have parts that are just straight up sand.
Yeah.
Like, that would be awesome to start getting grass going in
Heck
those
yeah.
areas.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah.
But yeah, we do have a lot to do. We've been kind of taking it easy since Christmas, and just like probably for the rest of the year, because we really hit it there for a few months where we were making a video every day, and then also working and also doing projects and everything else. And I think in 2024 we're going to make it a lot more of like some of what we were doing video wise, but also a lot more of like what we're working on and how that's all coming along. And I think that's going to be a lot more workable for us to stay ahead of.
Yeah. Yes. I like it.
Ooh, that's a good idea. Build a run around the outside edge of the garden for the chickens. That'd be fun. And then they can keep everything off of the like from growing through the fences.
Nice.
Almost homesteading.
Hello.
Thank you for coming to our stud talk. And not a problem.
No worries.
Not a problem. We've just been rambling on. You know us. So what I wanted to ask you guys is, like, what are your plans for 2024? What's like the overarching thing that you want to accomplish? Yeah. And I'll just sit here silently and wait for an answer.
That's pretty good.
What were some of the other things that we talked about? Ooh, this is a good thing. You need to barter for a tractor with some implements. I totally do.
Yeah.
I totally do. And you know what else I need is I've actually been thinking of building a platform to put implements on, like a little skid steer or something. Because I don't know, just the prices that people want for things are just ridiculous. And I have all this metal that I can build this stuff with, trailer frames and, you know, pipe and all this jazz. And might as well use some of it, you know, and not just hold on to it for a rainy day.
We should put that into the things to do this year, so that the other things don't, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I remember the other thing we talked about.
What was that?
Was like how we can go from, you know, having our basic idea. I won't say plans, but, you know, sort of our things that we hope to accomplish, our goals, and that having somewhat of a structured schedule that's not like, you know, by the hour daily, but just like sort of by day of the week, and then stick to it for like, you know, a month, see how it goes.
You know what I was thinking about when you brought that up in the live stream? Was, remember when we were trying to work out the kids' homeschooling schedule? And we were like, we don't know what does best in the morning and what does best in the afternoon and what days of the week we should do this or that. So we just rolled dice.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that? It was like the random chance game, I think we called it. We did a whole video series on it way back on Facebook.
Yeah, I've forgotten about that.
Right? So maybe we could do something like that, because we don't really know what works, you know?
That's true, but we also haven't tried various things that we've talked about doing, like filming all our videos.
I just like
on
the
one
idea
day.
of rolling the dice.
We can play Dungeons and Dragons for that.
Maybe we can incorporate it.
Maybe each project gets a number.
Yeah, that's true. All right, let's see. We got an answer here. Almost homesteading. is planning to conquer the world. But where are we going to find rubber pants at our in our size at this time of night, Brain? Noff.
That's great.
Same as every year.
Love it.
Honestly, I plan to launch a business selling herbal creams, lotions, balms, and see if we can generate some money to put toward land. That's a great idea.
Oh, that's really cool.
Very cool.
Yep. Do it. Do it.
Yeah, here's the problem with the schedule out here. So plans make the best kindling. Schedules are based on an abstract concept that has no meaning to us, which is time. You know, it really doesn't.
Here's what I find happens is we'll be like, okay, tomorrow we're gonna do blah. Tomorrow comes up, and then it's, you know what? Let's go do this instead. Forgetting we had a conversation, or because that sounds more fun. And
Not
it's
even
like,
forgetting,
well,
we're ignoring the notifications that we put
plans.
into our scheduling app.
Yeah, and it's like, or we go, okay, on this day we're gonna do, you know, this videoing, or we're gonna do this project, and then we'll find we have so much momentum on something else that we don't want to stop because it's going forward, or we have to stop because the weather changes, and like the tiny house, you know,
Yeah.
you don't need structural breakage right from the get-go on
Yeah.
the foundation.
No cracks in the
bathroom,
mortar.
you know, it's like,
Although I have made some progress on the inside of the bathroom.
no, you have.
I got the tile floor for the shower done,
Yeah.
and then I was like, I don't know what I want to do with the regular floor now. But and then did the
Some of the
walls,
back.
some of the insulation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we get like, 10% more done of something, and then it's like, maybe it's too big of a win.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Wow, look, we did it.
Yeah, we should be
And
like,
it's like,
that's terrible. You got to keep working until it looks better.
I don't
Maybe
know.
that's how we should motivate
see, I don't
ourselves.
have the know-how to do any of this stuff, and even if I did, it wouldn't be the way that you would want it done anyway. So, it's okay. But I'm like a very like,
I'm
this
super
is what I'm gonna
supportive
do.
and love for her to take chances.
I love you so much.
I love you too.
But I get hyper focused into something. Like, I want to do this, and then I get irritated when anything, including having to make dinner, gets in my way of accomplishing this thing. So I have like zero drive to accomplish any goal, because I'm like, I just get so like, I want to get it done in every single item. And then when it's like, oh, let's do this, I'm like, but
We're
but
so
there's
close.
so many things to
We're
do
so
here
close.
still. Ah. So
It's
I
true.
kind of don't really, I don't know, I don't really, like, even, I'm just like, what do you want to do? Okay, let's do that. Doesn't matter what we planned or talked about yesterday. I don't know if those are
Makes
things we should
sense.
fix or just be like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah. I mean, that it has taken us to where we're at. So,
Which in some ways is amazing.
Is
In other
amazing.
ways, it's like there's so much to do.
yeah. Batch filming is the best.
I
Highly
know.
recommended. Yeah, we have
Exactly.
done it in the past. We just haven't done it
We
recently.
keep saying we're going to
Yeah.
on Mondays.
And then we get caught up doing
But
something
then,
else.
yeah.
Or Christmas is on a Monday. And we can't just like tell the kids
Or it's
Christmas
like,
is on a Tuesday this year.
you got to have 5 scripts prepared to then film 5 scripts. So then it's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a thing.
I'm sorry, that's not my forte.
It's a thing.
I come up with one-liners. Really good.
She's good at it. Wait, who are you? Jason Rutland? I'll get her on the phone. That was good. That was a good one. This is why we get along so well. Distracted by the shiny fun tasks, ignoring the boring, not shiny tasks. Exactly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Are you going to heat the bathroom floor? That'd be nice, but we need something functional, like, quickly. And that would have just added a layer of complexity that I didn't want to deal with right now. And I don't expect this to be our forever home. At some point, we will get around to building ourselves a nice home that we can live in for the rest of our lives. This is a great structure for right now because children destroy things. And they basically make it so we can't have nice things.
I'm pretty sure you could, yeah.
You can say it.
It's true. It's true across the boards.
Across the boards.
At least, probably in this state.
Yeah. With that many kids. There's always going to be one of them that's destroying something.
In this state, we gotta be scared of.
Yeah.
Other government things.
Yeah, work until it's done. Oh, I have forgotten to eat today. Yeah. Well, I do that too, especially when I get really into a project, and that's another thing that then it'll be like, oh, it's time to do your live stream, and I'm like, no, or I mean, I love y'all, but I'm in the zone. I'm in, what do they call that? Flow. I'm in the flow state, right? I'm in the flow state on this project. I can't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Bad boys. Just kidding.
That's funny.
Let's see. But I don't schedule batch recording. I make scripts, lists of videos when I'm feeling that, and then when I feel like recording, everything is ready, and I can record all 200 ideas. That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. I'd be okay with like doing 5 videos. And our videos, like, I probably spend a good hour and a half editing each one of them. Like the shorter form videos, I might spend a week editing a long form video,
Easily.
But the other ones, they're about an hour and a half, and then they take about an hour and a half to film. Usually is about what it's been, Yeah. So I would be happy with just getting 5 of them done, and being able to post 5 videos in a week, just one day a week, do all the shooting.
Yeah, all the shooting on one day, all the editing on the next day, or divide it up or whatever.
And that can be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, schedule it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what we'll have to do. So those are the things that we're going to change going into 2024. And I'm going to put the responsibility for making those changes squarely on her shoulders, so that someone can be blamed for when it doesn't happen, because we've tried putting it on my shoulders.
Love it.
I just ignore the notifications.
That's terrific. But you're really, tall and large, and you are as hard to move physically as you are to get moving in a direction on a project. You should not put me in control of that, because you're just like, I don't want to.
Lover,
And then you'll be like, but I can't find anything.
If you can't control me, who can?
Nobody can. Well, that way to establish this, you can.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
I just
guess
try to
that's true.
keep you fed.
Yeah.
At least 5 or
So I don't
7
bite
days out of the
anybody's
week.
head off. That's great. It's good. See, you've already got the
Awesome.
strategy part down,
If you feed them, they will build.
Yeah. So yeah, editing is the most tedious thing I've ever done in my life, except maybe income taxes. See, I have to differ
I love
with you.
editing too.
Editing is where the storytelling is done, and that's what makes a good video, is the storytelling, and the editing is where that really comes to life. We were actually talking about this today. We were watching this really cheesy sci-fi show, and Carrie's like, I've been noticing more than I've ever noticed before, that you could take a good actor and have good dialogue, and then have a bad editor, and it just comes out cheesy. Whereas this could have been edited differently and would have been really good.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I used to not like editing because I felt like I had to watch everything and try every possibility. And now it's more to the point where I can go, I like this, I want to see that. And like when I did Jennifer's thing.
Yeah.
Because that one I edited that together.
And that came out great.
Yeah, I really liked it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Writing though, I really wish I was good at. And
See, I enjoy that too.
Ugh.
I also enjoy being the on-screen personality. Like, those things I like. Any of the other stuff, I don't enjoy at all.
I like doing the videoing of it.
Yeah, I don't like the cinematography. I don't
love
like
that.
setting any of the camera equipment
I
up.
see, and I love
Audio, none of that.
I love doing all of that technical stuff. I want every shot to look like a wonderfully composed picture.
Mm-hmm. And she does it.
It's like, I love it. It's very hard for me to do that actually with the cross of a video from TikTok to YouTube, because for some things I would not full frame it the way that I do, but I know we're gonna cut it, so
Yeah.
I try to mostly get that. So then anything we put on YouTube is gonna look a little like, you know, for someone who's like a film major, like myself.
From LA.
Like myself.
Somebody who
I can
spent a lot of
criticize my own
time in
stuff.
LA.
But yeah, I'm like, why is he center frame? Ugh.
Yeah. Indeed. Almost Homesteading says, ha ha ha, you can't put the responsibility on her shoulders. They are too big and she is too little. I understand.
Yeah.
Oh, and then I wonder where Garden Warrior Q is today. No one is mentioning the storage shed.
Do we mention we have 5 kids?
Yeah.
And
No one's mentioning the storage shed around here either.
the walls that aren't there. Yeah.
Yeah, our bedroom is the front room currently, so.
It's the living room.
Yeah.
And you know what happens in the living room? Living.
Hey,
Is
thanks.
this causing trouble?
Yeah.
Okie dokies.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
We don't even have to get into it, which is a double entendre.
Yeah. Ba-dum-bum.
Yep. So filming and staging and writing are my jams.
Nice.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Nice. That is cool.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, but not like every word. I just make bullet points. See, I will
Nice.
write out exactly what I want to say, but then I always change it because when I hear it out loud as I'm talking in sequence on the videos, I'll be like, I'd rather say this. And then sometimes it's really good, and sometimes I'll watch it and be like, man, I wish I would have gone with the first thing. But, you know.
That's funny.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What else do you want to talk about?
Well, I'm very much looking forward to our New Year's plans of doing nothing.
Yeah, and sitting
I
around.
really am.
Yeah, I hope
Like
it
doing
snows.
nothing.
It would be fun to do some snowy activity.
It would be.
This is the first year on Christmas that it didn't snow that I can remember.
Yeah, in 12 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's a.
the
it's a
kids
trip.
were all bummed.
A lot of places didn't snow.
I told them it was their fault and that maybe they should try harder next year, but I don't know if it's stuck. Feel like, you know,
Yeah, I'm gonna tell them try harder next year.
yeah, you know how Santa brings like some kids coal when they're on the naughty list? That's what happened here.
No snow.
I didn't really.
No
But I was thinking
snow.
it.
Yeah.
I was thinking it.
Yeah. So yeah, a big enjoying nothing.
Yeah.
Did I tell you? I did tell you the girls asked to see fireworks on New Year's.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Driving
I'm
up
like-
2.5 hours for that. No.
No.
You want some
I
fireworks?
wouldn't drive.
I'll go up into Oregon. I'll get us some tannerite. We'll make some fireworks of our own.
That's funny. Yeah, those types of holidays, I don't want to drive anywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, there's too many drunk drivers on
Yeah.
the road.
In the snow.
Nope.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
No, thank you indeed.
Yeah. So.
Plus, we got stuff to do.
Yeah. Big nothing.
Big old nothing. Sit down, catch up on our favorite shows that
Eat
we've
some
been neglecting.
popcorn.
Eat popcorn. Yeah.
Yeah.
It happens very rarely. Occasionally, we will sit down for an entire day and not do a dang thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So yeah, that's what we're doing for New Year's almost
What
homesteading.
about you guys?
Yeah, what are you guys up to?
We need.
Also, I may have missed it, but I only saw like 1 or 2 of the plans for 2024 from y'all. What's
Gardening Warrior Q. We were just talking about you. I don't know if you can scroll up and see the chat, but.
it's really funny.
Your ears must have been burning.
So this story is making
That was pretty funny.
Burning ears.
What are you doing?
I wanted to look at something real quick. Whatever. What?
I thought it had to.
What's was gonna show him something, but then
Oh,
I
no, go
remembered
ahead.
you couldn't actually like.
Oh, because it. No, it.
Yeah.
It's
Can you actually see the screen? You
Can
can't
we
see
get
the screen.
closer?
Maybe like this.
closer.
Oh, that's even better.
Closer.
Good idea. You're the best at this. Never mind.
The problem is the lighting.
They make it, you know, oh, I wonder if I put it on dark. Does it have a dark mode? Oh, it doesn't have it on the app. Dumb.
Weird.
Yeah, anyway, this is actually why I really want to, like, focus on getting YouTube going. I really want YouTube to, like, to get going to the same degree as we have been, you know, getting to on the clock app. So.
Yeah. Yep, baby.
Hey Q, I missed your face. We all missed your face.
Yeah.
We all shared a tear about our lack of organizational skills in the storage shed. We always go to James's Aunt Martha's house for New Year's Eve. We eat snacks and play games and sometimes make art. That sounds fantastic.
Sounds awesome. Yeah. Yeah, I like it.
I was cooking. Now I know why my ears are hot.
That's great.
Nice, from Sean. In 2024, complete things I didn't finish in 2023.
There it is.
Hey, that's the
Yeah.
deal. And then start things in 2024 that you can finish in 2025. So, you know, you just gotta create the future. You want to know what the future holds? Create one for yourself. Make lots of chores and put them out in the future.
That's awesome.
Yes, we have missed you guys. It's been really off and on. We've been super inconsistent the last
Yeah, we've been.
bit.
Yeah, just either really focused on something or just tired.
Yeah. Or sick.
Wait, yeah, from the tired. Yeah.
And then we also had a weather issue last week. Like, no internet. So I'm going to expand my garden this year, working on doing some winter planting tomorrow, I hope. Studying more plants. I'm sure James and I will hone our blacksmithing skills. Always good skills to work on. And they're really good during the winter. I'm telling you, winter metallurgy work is the best.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds rad.
Hey, I'm with you. Gardening Warrior Q, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Right. Yep.
It's like, you know, we live in a two-party consent state, so.
Oh, you poor thing.
for you know, storage
Well,
shed
I'm just saying,
organizationing.
if you would just consent.
If I put stuff on the wrong shelf, it's just gonna cause an upset.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, it's like when you have littles, it's like whatever. They're like whatever. And then you get older ones, and it's like.
And they'll just make fun of you. Ooh, chicken pot pie and broccoli casserole made into mini muffins and bites. They're awesome. That
Oh,
sounds amazing. I want to do that.
So good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that sounds delicious. I
Mhm.
love chicken pot pies. Any pot pie.
Ooh, that's a good idea. I do plan on fencing in a new or a few more acres to expand the grazing area for cows.
Nice.
Yeah, that's real nice. How many cows do you guys have?
Yeah, that's something I would love.
I'd love to
Love
be able
to
to
get
do.
it at some point, like one, but I don't know anything about it. Like, it's very much not like a city thing.
Yeah.
I just want milk.
Got milk?
Cow milk.
Oh, you heard our kittens?
Oh, little
Either that or it was the
They've
children
they're like
screaming.
this big now. They're so awesome.
They
They're
are
like-
awesome.
They're so awesome.
They're like the
Yeah.
most snuggly cats. Or one of them is the most snuggly cat I've ever seen. It'll just like lay upside down in your arms, and you could just like scratch its belly, and it'll just sit there and purr.
It's like a rag doll.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like,
So
oh,
funny.
life is great. And then you get like the kids just, oh, it's like awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's my fault.
That was pretty.
That was good. That was a good one. You got those one-liners down,
Yeah,
love.
I'm
You got those
telling
one-liners.
I'm telling you, I can throw those in there. Remember the one video we were doing with Tom, and it was like, look at the camera and whatever that thing was. Who are you talking to? That's what it
Who
was.
are you talking to? That was you.
Yeah.
It was you.
Let me just one more thing. So throw one more thing in there. What off-grid isn't?
Mm-hmm.
Remember that we made
Yeah.
that video?
Mm-hmm.
It was my idea.
It was your idea.
Off-gridders started making videos like that,
That's true.
including Nate Petrosky, right?
Yeah, all of them. Jack
Only
Tiny
one-liners
House
though.
and
Little ideas.
all of that stuff.
Yeah.
That's it's the
what I'm good at.
seed though.
That's like I
And I
can
usually
do that,
can-
and then
can
you
expand
run with
on it.
because then I'm like I don't know what else to
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Carry on.
Carry on. So Ozark Family Homestead, Sean, you guys are up to 2 now.
Oh,
Need more room to expand. Yeah. So what is your average like calf cow per acre where you're at, like on your land? Can you run multiple cows on an acre, or do you need like 1 to 1.5 per calf cow?
What is it here?
Here it's 1.5.
Mm-hmm.
At least that's what the ag department, tells you is the requirement.
Right. Mm-hmm. Oh, yummy.
Mmm. Broccoli cauliflower creamy cheese soup. For the first time this week, used some dehydrated broccoli and cauliflower. Awesome.
That sounds so
It does sound really good.
good. Ooh, yummy.
So just give him a light tap on that with the cast iron, drag him off, and they can help you organize when he comes back. And he's like, when the birds and stars stop spinning around his head. Yeah, I consent.
Look at your face.
I consent.
It's a wall issue, all right? It's an issue of walls to keep children at.
It's a both wall
bay.
issue.
Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Don't mind me. It's just a matter of like this situation of the. We'll get there.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
Yeah, Danita, they do. Yeah, so you usually will either breed them or AI them once a year, and then that'll keep them in milk for that period of time. And then you grow a nice bit of beef as well along with it, unless they have a female. So yeah. And then your dairy grows.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So awesome.
My stubby cat is like that.
Oh.
If you're loving him, he is happy, unless you do something scary like sneezing or coughing or breathing or something. Yeah, that's how the other cat is. They'll just like dig claws in, climb up to behind the neck with claws attached, and then jump out.
Yeah, that's Loki that does that. He always has his claws out. Yeah. He's like, I'm gonna climb up your shoulder. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's still a sweetheart. He was like laying partially on me today.
Yeah,
Yeah.
super sweetheart.
Yeah.
Please don't hit me.
I
Mommy, no!
consent.
I consent. Okay, here's the answer to my question
Here we
here.
go.
So we have 1/4 acre paddocks that we rotate every couple of days. 1.5 acres for a cow and calf is the rule of thumb here. Okay, so it's about the same. Where you're at is where we're at. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Then I plan to add about 5 more acres of grazing area this spring. Sweet.
Nice.
Yeah, that's very cool.
Oh, that's great.
Oh,
That's super cool. Yeah.
Sean, I've been meaning to ask you too. Do you guys have plans to want to become fully food independent, like where you're growing all of your own food and everything, or like the vast majority of it. You know, we'd like to get up to about 80% this year is what we're thinking.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it'd be awesome.
It would be awesome. Maybe wall building should be your next project at 7 Kin Homestead. Then installing extra insulation and a very strong locking door. See 3 new projects for you. Yeah. And then we'll just awkwardly explain why we're doing these projects in the videos that we're making without getting too specific, right? There'll be inside code that only we will get. This is going to be a new storage room. We're going to have shelves here and here.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, you know, we are building tiny houses for the kids, so we will, sooner or later, have all the walls. You know what I mean? Sooner or later. It's just, I just hope we haven't missed our train by then. You know? Getting up in age, you know. Haven't really taken care of myself all that much this lifetime. So. You just have to wait for summer when we can kick them out. Go outside. Don't come back until the street lights come on. It's been a week, Dad. Can we come in? Yeah, what'd you expect?
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Oh no,
Yeah,
it was perfect.
I'm just glad we nailed it on the names because Mobius is the chill. Like, I'll just snuggle with you for however long, and Loki is definitely the mischievous one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really funny.
For sure.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, 80% is a good.
Yeah.
Excuse me. It's a good goal, and even if we undershoot it a little bit and get to like 60%, I think I'm still going to be happy with that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be kind of funny, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna start making a lot more of our breads and stuff using something to cook that in.
I will now be watching for these special videos. And then at the end, I'll just be like, it's an inside joke. Most of you guys probably do. Only about 4, maybe 5 of you are going to get this. But it was an inside joke. And
That's funny.
I hope I made you guys laugh.
That's funny.
Nice. We are building a community so that within a few families in the area, we can provide for the entire group. That's great.
Cool.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
Very cool.
That's called doing things the old way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's awesome.
Nice. Yeah, that's like the only realistic way to go about it, you know.
Yeah.
And community is super important, and you know, I get accused a lot of not recognizing that, you know, that chainsaw's that you're using's been touched by 85 different companies, and you know, I'm like, okay, you're saying things that that not only do I talk about, but that I am totally aware of. Community is super important. It's just being able to be choosy with who your community is made up of, I think is important, especially when you got a lot of kids.
Yep.
For, you know, reasons.
Reasons.
Yep.
For reasons.
Uh-huh. So we can do organizational activities, right? Yeah, because Q said to.
That's great.
Ooh, that's a good question.
Mm.
How did you find people to do that with, Ozark? Are these people that you've just known for a long period of time, or you know, from? I know Janice was working on the like women's group that was through. I think it started through Facebook and then kind of became an in-person thing. Actually, are you guys still doing that? Because that sounds amazing.
Yeah, that's cool.
Team building. Yep. Team building. Yeah, that is, I tell you, that is a blessing. We do have a lot of like-minded people here, but we're spread out. You know, there's nobody within 10 miles probably that would be somebody we'd want to work on that with.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Nice. That group is continuing to grow. Yeah, I'm excited to see how that comes together.
Yeah,
I'd like Carrie to find something like that too for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I think what makes
I need hunting friends too. That's what I don't have right now.
Yeah.
I need hunting friends. I can go out and hunt by myself, but
yeah. I think what makes it a little bit tricky here on the, like, specifically on, like, the vegetation trade is that, you know, you've got to go like 40 miles in a different direction for there to be like apples or something different that can be grown, because the soil is so, and it's more the climate, like the growing season is so short. There's certain things that do well out here and everything else doesn't do very well without a greenhouse, or you got to go, you know, an hour and a half in other directions because they can grow. So it's like,
right.
do I want to drive it? I don't know. But maybe I should look into something like that. I'm in a gardening group.
Yeah, more people keep moving in from out of state. Hint, hint. Is that house down the street still for sale, Sean? Or did somebody snatch it up? Yeah. Yep. All right, well, I think that's like, that's everything that I wanted to talk about with you guys. Do you guys have anything else? Do you have any questions or anything that you want to bring up? You'll notice there's a bag of cookies back here, right there, and a random coffee mug,
and a Santa hat.
and a Santa hat.
Of the camera. Yep.
Yes, it's waiting on you.
Gosh, it's still there. I'd like to see that, or maybe I shouldn't see that.
I showed it to you, and then you're like, put that away. We can't look at that right now.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm cheating on our property.
That's funny. Yeah. No, that'd be pretty. I don't know.
Well, that's a good question. Has your growing season changed at all? Like ours has lengthened as the winter shortened here. Our winter got longer. Like remember last year it was freezing still till June.
June.
Yeah.
So I put plants in the ground June 7th.
Yeah.
And I had my starts inside and would, you know, like let them harden off before that, but yeah. So it was June to November. It wasn't even to November. I think I had pumpkins still in November.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. No, October. I took them out in Halloween. Never mind. June, July, August, September. To September, October.
Yeah, October.
October.
Yeah. So yeah, that was that.
Yeah. I think it was really hot for a portion of time. So.
Yeah, it's hard.
Leaves like to burn, and then it's like.
Then the whole thing dies.
Yeah.
So yeah, but anyway. So we have a lot of work to do for 2024. As Danita pointed out earlier, I better get to it, otherwise I'm not going to be done by spring. But really the only things that need to be done by spring is putting in the pig pen and 5Xing the garden.
Yeah.
And we'll get them.
Yeah.
We'll get it all, the rest of it, you know, kind of worked out.
Yeah, I wanna put those some apple seeds outside. Now would be a good time to put those in because they need it to get down to freezing before they'll then germinate in the spring.
Sweet.
Yep.
Should do that.
I know. I haven't decided where I want them. Maybe
Yeah.
Along with everything.
Everything. We got so much to do. It's craziness. Wow, they still have Brussels sprouts growing in their garden.
What's the temperature there? Like roughly day and night. Here it's dipped down into the teens.
Yeah.
And is between the 30s and 40s during the day. Yeah. A greenhouse, Danita, would be like...
Yeah. Like I keep saying,
Yeah.
I keep threatening
Some
to
point.
do. We have so much glass saved up for building a nice greenhouse.
It's, I think, the wood for framing it in.
Yeah, which
'Cause we
I need to
would
get.
need a lot.
That's the other thing I need to build is a sawmill.
Yeah.
I'd be able to do so much with a sawmill.
Yeah.
But alas, and Alaska mills are great if you're cutting just a little bit of lumber. But they're, you know, way too much when you're cutting an entire building full of lumber.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, well, anyhow, so that's one thing that we want to kind of make a promise to you guys on, is that in the coming months, we're going to actually work it out so that we are doing more on YouTube, because I know some people just don't like the Clock app. Some people don't like Facebook. Some people don't like YouTube. And we want to cater to everybody who wants to hear, you know, our insane ramblings that we have from time to time. If only just to make them feel better about their situation. And that's fine with us. But that's kind of the big thing that we want to get going this year and and make it happen. So that's what we're gonna do.
That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
I
So
like it.
aside from that, I'm ready to go eat something because it's late and I didn't eat nothing before.
Yeah.
And then I'd like to put a movie on and probably go to sleep, even though I woke up at 9 o'clock this morning.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
anyhow,
I
we
just wanna-
love you guys. Oh,
See I asked almost homesteading what the temperatures were.
30 to 65.
That's for James.
They're married.
Most of the week. Oh. 30s, 40s. Wow. And it had snowed. I stayed on the ground, but it was gone the next day. That's crazy.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta start a new account with them because there's nobody to appeal to.
Yeah.
Gardening Warrior Q. So anyhow, we love you. We're glad that we have made these amazing relationships with you guys over the last year of 2023, which has been very cool. And we look forward to seeing what happens in 2024 if we can just execute the, you know, the consistency that we're trying to put together. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, buddy.
That's funny. Gerald, what's up, bud? Come to the gym at 4:45 a.m. with me. Do you even lift, bro? So that's what I said to my boys, and they're like, "Yeah,
I want to be swole.
I want to be swole."
Got a little 2-pound dumbbells and a little like punching bag.
Yeah, a little speed bag.
Little
It's
speed bag.
pretty awesome.
Oh, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Well, yeah,
Yep,
thanks
yep,
for
yep.
joining us, guys. It was fun hanging out. It is always fun hanging out.
Always fun. Always
Nice.
a blast.
Yep. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, you might have to do that, Gardening Warrior Q.
Yeah.
It's fun, and we do a lot over there, and I'm trying to make it so that we can, you know, make it one action but have different content on different places. So I'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Yep. Yeah. But anyway, we will catch you guys next week, or we will see you at another time. We love you, and we'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.
Have a good night. Yeah, I'm glad you guys caught us too.
Mm-hmm.